Well, good morning, world, planet Earth, humanity as we know it. Allergy season has arrived, which is making being confined to our houses even more pleasant than usual. These are the basement tapes, and our topic today is that the United States is a really weird and complicated place. Now, when I say that, I don't say it even as a criticism, although some of what I'm about to say is critical. I say this to someone who is actually overall an admirer of the United States, has many friends and family there, is fascinated by U.S. history and always has been. Some of my best vacations have just been touring parts of the United States and learning more and more about their history. I guess I'm a very typical Canadian, in fact, because I know so much more about the United States often than my own country. I was struck by the weekend that just passed how weird the country is. On Saturday from Florida, in an incredible demonstration of economic and technological power, a private company launched two astronauts safely into orbit. They've now arrived at the International Space Station. This is the first time since 2011 that the Americans have had the ability to launch their own astronauts into space from their own soil. Ever since the space shuttles have been retired, the Americans have been using rented Russian rockets, and now they're using American made, American built, and American operated SpaceX Dragon capsules, much more advanced, launched on privately built SpaceX Falcon rockets, which can, and on Saturday did, come back down and land safely for reuse later. This is sci fi level technology. This is incredible stuff. And while that was happening, how many American cities were going up in flames? I was joking on the weekend that this mashup of 1918 and 1968 is terrible, and I would like it to be over. But although I don't know even how you would quantify this, this has got to be the worst outbreak of civil disorder in the US since the Watts riots and all the related incidents that got kicked off in the 1960s. I don't know how you would even tabulate that or count that. So I'm not going to say it's worse than those, but it's got to be the worst since, at least. America's a complicated place. I'm not even getting going to get into the substance of what's happening in the United States. That would be for a different video. Suffice it to say that this is a country that can be leading the world in some ways while also tearing itself apart in other ways. And the incredible thing is, this isn't even the first time we've seen this happen. I was struck again by that 1968 comparison because in 1968, America burned itself down. And then at the very end of 1968, it sent men around the moon for the first time on Apollo 8. Space exploration and racial divide and rioting is just two parts of America, but it's all part of the same American story. The country remains as weird and as complicated and as fascinating as ever, but I wish it all the best. One day soon, I'll be back there for a visit. I can't wait. And in the meantime, I just hope things get better for them.